I'm back on the sidelines with Marquise Lane. You're having a great game out there. How do you feel?
Good.
Yeah. You're representing Florida. How does it feel? You're here in Texas, in their hometown. So how are you doing against them?
Well, very good. They're not having nice blocks.
Yeah. What's the game plan for the rest of the game? You have one half left.
Just stay strong and play your heart out.
Oh, sounds great. Back to Randy.
Thank you very much, Lauren. We have two sideline reporters, and Lauren Kylan and Jennifer Kim today.
Chase Burner with a nice open field tackle on Alex Gonzalez. Probably saved a gain that could have been a lot more, setting up 2nd and 5 for San Antonio.
Oh, San Antonio. It's been delightful weather here this week for all these youngsters. 2nd out and 4 with Cole Roberts in the gun. And Cole's going to keep it. Turns it upfield, has a first down, and he's run out of bounds. Nice job by Cole Roberts, spun out by Alex Edwards.
Overloading the right side. They line up 3 wide receivers to the right of Roberts. And then he kind of takes it on the naked bootleg to the left and is able to get to the sticks and pick up the first down. Nice
Look at that. He's got his own rooting section over there, Cole Roberts. Colby, baby.
Certainly
the Colby Roberts Marching and Chowder Society.
Certainly some of the more boisterous fans we've had all afternoon here at the Alamo Dome.
Oh, this has been fun. You know, maybe we're getting a little batty after being here for so many games. It has been a delightful day. This is our 4th game. Neil Sika on my side here to the right. I'm Randy Rosenblum. We've had a duet of sideline reporters, Lauren Kylan along with Jennifer Kim, and we're just enjoying this because it's, you know, you don't get to see runs like this. I mean, they're all over the board. Great field vision, great speed, long runs, 70, 80-yard touchdown runs. You just don't see that very often.
No, we wanted to see offense, and we are getting it in a big way, saving the best for last. I know it's kind of cliche, but when you focus
it is cliche.
It is cliche. When you focus on running the football all season long, when that is your bread and butter for both teams, you expect results, and we've got those.
Well, again, especially in this day of spread offenses where everyone's throwing it all over the lot. We've heard so much this year about the Big 12 football, and you know, obviously a lot of teams in the Big 12 hail from Texas. It's nice to see old-fashioned running be rewarded. And here's a guy that has been rewarding his team, Alex Gonzalez, breaking tackles into the secondary. Finally dumped down at the 38-yard line by Kendrick Hamilton. But Alex Gonzalez is, you know, he's building on a total here, and he's having a magnificent first half.
Got to keep the football in his hands. Right now, again, 26-6, it may look like a big deficit, but again, you never know when a turnover might come your way. Keep the ball on the ground, and right now the best defense for San Antonio is to keep the ball out of the hands of the offense of DeLand, Florida.
First out at the 38-yard line. Love the cheerleaders.
So adorable.
Uh-oh, they found out they're on the – so they're taking our feed on the big screen, and so they found out about that right there.
And they're excited.
And they reacted. Oh, yeah, they're excited. I like the way Cole Roberts is running the show here. Quick handoff into the middle.
Well, that play was set up a couple of plays ago. They maybe thought they could get a little more of the inside front of DeLand off guard. Last time that was a fake by Roberts. He took it around to the left. This time he'll sneak it inside to Vasquez. And didn't get much.
Yeah, Jake Lane, nice shoulder tackle, defensive tackle. 2nd down and 10. The clock winding down here in the first half. 2:45 left. There's the team from DeLand, Florida, enjoying a 20-point lead. San Antonio Wolverines representing Texas trying to come back, and Alex Gonzalez turning the corner, has the 30. Alex is still going, trying to break back to the middle of the field, and another first down for Alex Gonzalez.
I don't think it's any mystery who has to keep the football in his hands. Go Wildcat, throw him a bubble screen, do whatever you have to do. Run him inside off the left guard. This time it's all on his own, using the speed to get outside before anyone else can catch him. And he picks up a healthy chunk of 15 before he's brought down just outside the red zone.
I'd be knocking on my neighbor's door. Tell him to get to the internet, watch the webcast. You got Mookie Lane on one side and Alex Gonzalez on the other.
He might be able to play for the Wolverines of Michigan.
I think he might.
Like right now.
They could use his help. Rich Rodriguez would love it. Vasquez driving over left tackle into the waiting arms of Kendrick Hamilton. And Mookie Lane was there on a tackle. A little defensive play for number 4.
Hamilton leads the charge there inside. Mookie Lane, he's just tough to run over, much less bring down, which San Antonio hasn't been able to do so far in this first half.
Minute 20 left and a timeout called by the Wolverines.
Really like the interchanging parts of the DeLand defensive front. A couple of times today we've called Hamilton's name. We've seen guys sneak inside, work their way around. Interchangeable parts. Again, a lot of times at this Pop Warner age, Randy, kids are learning to play all positions. I mean, you tend to focus on the kids who run the football the most, who line up in the backfield as quarterback or running back. You don't throw a lot, so wide receivers tend to be decoys, but a lot of the times you're learning the position. So whether you play linebacker or offensive lineman, you're on the defensive side of the football too. That's how you learn the game.
Here come the Wolverines looking at 2nd down and 8. They'll continue to run the football with Alex Gonzalez, and he's thrown down. Mookie Lane. Alex Gonzalez went down hard, and hopefully he'll be all right. I mean, Mookie was very aggressive in taking him down.
I didn't like the reaction after his landing, squirming a little bit, and we hope he's okay.
My boy got quiet in here in a hurry.
Now that's your top dog on offense. He's cutting the brunt load of work today. He's got the lone touchdown for San Antonio, and the guy like Mookie Lane, who almost plays bigger than his age.
We're going to step out, and as they attend to Alex Gonzalez, we'll come back. Let's hear from our friends at FBU.
Hello, everyone. This is former NFL quarterback, ESPN Monday Night Football analyst, and Football University quarterback instructor Ron Jaworski. Welcome to the biggest weekend of youth football from San Antonio's Alamo Dome. SportsLink, the producers of the U.S. Army All-American Bowl on NBC that features the nation's top preps, and myself welcome you to Football University's National Youth All-American Game featuring the nation's top 7th and 8th graders. With 30 cities last year, FBU identified and trained many of the elite athletes you will see today, with the best instructors from the NFL ranks. These All-Americans are big, and they're fast, they're quick, and they're strong, and they have tremendous football skills. Look for many of these athletes to make an immediate impact in high school. Quite simply, they are the next generation. Today's games are coming to you live via our webcast through our partners at NewTek and their TriCaster studio. Enjoy the exciting action today from the Alamo Dome. Remember, the road to San Antonio for next year starts next month as FBU hits the road to train the nation's top 7th and 8th graders in 30 cities. To nominate an elite athlete, go to www.footballuniversity.org.
Good news, he's okay. Alex Gonzalez walked off under his own power. I would anticipate that he'll come back. 3rd down and 9 here for the Wolverines. You know, Alex Gonzalez's favorite player is Reggie Bush, and he's played like Reggie Bush. I remember that game that Reggie had against Fresno State when he was reversing against the grain and scoring big touchdowns against the Bulldogs. Well, here's another Reggie Bush-type player getting some big numbers against the Bulldogs. I'm sure he'll come back in. 3rd down and 9.
He's had great runs in the open field. Looked like it was just a stinger.
So pinched a nerve, and so it was just more that immediate jolt. But
And stopped for a loss.
On the rollout, number 11, Cole Roberts.
Cole Roberts got hit hard.
Tried that play around the end on the left side a couple of times. Got a flag down.
Check out the marker. 26-6 Florida leading. Got a personal foul here. It is a first down automatically after the personal foul, and this will give the Wolverines a chance, Neil, to score right before they get a breather here as Roberts was hit hard.
Let's see where we can pick up the 15-yarder. That tackle brought down by Mookie Lane. I don't know if they're going to insinuate that as something of a horse collar. Grabbing the jersey, throwing down. Didn't see much more after that, but San Antonio in business here, trying to knife their way back in.
He's okay, we understand. Of course, he being Alex Gonzalez pinched his nerve. They expect him to come back in, and look who's back in. Alex Gonzalez is healthy and flies into the end zone. Alex Gonzalez, pinched nerve or not.
That was a Reggie Bush run.
How about Alex Gonzalez? What an effort. What a leap. And a great score and a much-needed score for the Wolverines.
Pure competitor. This is what you love to see. Coming back after an injury, no fear, made the cut back there, and then hurling his way into the air, got up over Rashad Lewis, and takes it to pay dirt. This Gonzalez is something else.
We'll chart his course the remainder of the way. We'll get his numbers. They're compiling his rushing totals as we speak, and he has been sensational. I would think he's close to 200 yards in the half. This time he's not going to get there. But it is 26-12 with 69 seconds left in the half. And it really changes the complexion of the ball game. I mean, Florida's still looking really good here in our shootout, but now you think the team from Texas, San Antonio here, got to feel a little bit better about things.
Something to hang your hat on, absolutely. Take it into the half. You've got some momentum now. You're able to get on the board. You've got your top player back in the backfield, so you can feel good about that and not worry about who's going to have to fill the load of a guy like Alex Gonzalez. Comes back on that next play, picks up the score. 38 points in this first half, and we're not done yet.
But can Texas slow down Rashad Lewis? Can they slow down Mookie Lane? Can they slow down Ben DeLuca?
Haven't been able to have the answer for any of the three of those guys you just mentioned. And Mookie Lane has been a man amongst boys in this first half with his 2 long touchdown runs.
And his great play on defense.
Yes.
I mean, Mookie's as good on defense as he is on offense. But again, when you're 11, 12 years of age, you're going to play a lot of different positions, feel your way along, and then down the road settle into what is the proper spot for you. And again, they will get the kind of instruction at a lot of different spots at FBU, and they'll learn all the basics from NFL stars of yesteryear. And what a great opportunity. And we're glad that FBU is helping bring this group together. The best stars in Pop Warner football.
The San Antonio team, they've been playing together for 3 consecutive years. There's a lot of camaraderie and pride on that side.
Reed King's kick taken by Clint Pierce. Driven down by number 20. You know who he is, Alex Gonzalez, with assistance from Zane Arnold, number 84.
Just because you found the end zone doesn't mean your job's done. Right back out there on special teams. But it's a short field. And of course, you're going to expect big legs from the kickers at this age. Predominantly, everyone's 11 years old. A few 9s scattered on both sides and 10-year-olds. Now let's see what San Antonio can do defensively. They've had trouble stopping all facets of the running game of DeLand. It'll be big for them going into the half if they can shut them down with 1:04 remaining.
Final 64 seconds for DeLand of Florida, the Bulldogs. Fans making noise. This is the Texas faithful wanting to stop. It's a 2-touchdown difference. Still plenty of time to go in the ball game. Rashad Lewis. Hit and dropped. Kimball was over there. He was in a low.